Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak English with Emy. I'm Emy.
And I'm Max, or at least a frozen version of Max.
Max, you look terrible. What happened to you? You are dripping water all over the studio floor.
I know. I looked at my phone this morning and it said sunny. Clearly, my phone is a liar. I walked to the bus stop and suddenly, whoosh.
Let me guess, it wasn't just raining?
No, Emy, it was pouring down. I didn't have an umbrella, I didn't have a hood. I just stood there.
Oh no, pouring down. That is a great phrase, by the way. It sounds much better than just saying it is raining.
Well, I felt the rain. I am soaked to the bone.
Soaked to the bone. You are on fire with the vocabulary today, Max, even if you are freezing cold.
Thanks, I try. But honestly, this situation reminds me of something I struggle with.
What's that?
Talking about the weather.
Really? But the weather is supposed to be the easiest topic in the world. Everyone talks about it.
That is the problem. Everyone talks about it, but I feel like I say the same 3 sentences every time. It is hot. It is cold. It is raining. I sound like a robot.
Ah, I see. You feel like your English isn't colorful enough for small talk.
Exactly, and it feels awkward. Like yesterday, I was in the elevator with my neighbor. It was quiet, it was uncomfortable. I wanted to say something, but my mind went blank.
That is a classic moment. You needed something to break the ice.
Yes, to break the ice. That means to end the awkward silence, right?
Exactly. The weather is the ultimate tool to break the ice. It's safe, it changes every day, and everyone experiences it. But if you only say, it is rain, the conversation dies immediately.
That is exactly what happens. I say, it is rain, and my neighbor says, yes, and then silence again.
Okay, Max, I think we have found our mission for today's episode.
What is it?
We are going to upgrade your weather vocabulary. No more boring robot sentences. I'm going to teach you how to complain about the cold, how to celebrate the sun, and how to use the weather to actually make friends.
That sounds perfect, because I don't just want to talk about clouds, I want to connect with people.
Exactly. So grab a towel, dry off, and let's get started. We're going to look at 3 different types of weather situations today.
Let me guess. Strategy number 1 is about rain?
Since you are already wet, yes. Let's start with the bad weather. Okay, strategy number 1. We need to talk about bad weather.
That is easy. I just say, I hate this.
You can say that, but it's a bit aggressive. The secret to breaking the ice with bad weather is to complain together. It builds a connection. You're both suffering, so you are teammates.
I see. So instead of just being angry alone, we are angry together.
Exactly. So look out the window right now, Max. It is dark, the sky is gray, and there is no sun. How do you describe that feeling?
It looks sad.
Sad is okay, but a much better word is gloomy.
Gloomy. That sounds like a ghost story.
It does. Gloomy describes weather that is dark and depressing. It's not just about the light, it's about the mood. If you walk into the elevator and say, "Wow, it is so gloomy out there today," your neighbor will immediately agree.
Okay, I like that. It is gloomy. But what if it starts raining hard again? I already used pouring down in the intro. Do I have another option?
Yes, and this one is a classic British English idiom. You can say, "It is absolutely bucketing down."
Bucketing down, like throwing buckets of water?
Exactly. Imagine someone standing on the roof pouring a bucket of water on your head. That is the image.
That is exactly how I felt this morning. So I can say, I wanted to walk to the gym, but it was bucketing down.
Perfect. That sounds so natural. Now, usually when we complain about rain, we also want to express hope. We want to know when it will stop.
Right. I usually say, when will the rain stop?
That is grammatically correct, but a native speaker would usually use a phrasal verb here. We say, "I hope it clears up soon."
Clear up. So that means the clouds go away.
Yes, To clear up means the weather improves. The rain stops, the clouds break, and maybe the sun comes out.
Okay, let me practice this. Imagine we are at the bus stop. It is raining.
Go ahead, break the ice.
Hey, Amy, it is absolutely bucketing down, isn't it?
Oh, it's terrible. And look at that sky. It is so gloomy.
Yeah, I really hope it clears up later because I have a football match.
Max, that was perfect. You sounded like a real local.
Really? I didn't feel like a robot.
Not at all. You expressed the reality, bucketing down, the mood, gloomy, and the hope, clear up.
I feel confident. But Amy, what happens if the sun actually comes out?
Then we switch to strategy number 2, because believe it or not, talking about good weather is also tricky. You don't just want to say, it is sunny.
Why not? It is sunny is true.
It is true, but it's boring. If you want to sound enthusiastic, you need stronger words.
Okay, teach me. I'm ready for the sunshine.
So, we survived the rain. Now, let's imagine it is July. The sun is out, everyone is happy, but maybe it is too hot.
Oh, I know that feeling. When you step outside and it feels like an oven. I usually just say it is very hot.
Very hot is okay, but it's a little basic. If you really want to express how intense the heat is, you should say it is absolutely scorching today.
Scorching. That sounds powerful, like burn.
Exactly. Scorching means burning hot. It paints a picture. If you say, be careful, the sun is scorching, people know they need sunscreen immediately.
Okay, scorching. I like it. But what if this heat continues for 3 or 4 days in a row?
Then we're in a heat wave.
A heat wave. We hear that on the news a lot.
Yes, a heat wave is a specific period of unusually hot weather. It's a great conversation starter. You can ask your neighbor, how are you surviving this heat wave?
That is a good question. My answer would be I am staying inside with the air conditioning.
Good plan. But sometimes, even in a heat wave, you get lucky. You step outside and you feel a little movement of air.
Ah, the wind.
But wind sounds strong, like a storm. We want the nice, gentle wind. We call that a breeze.
A breeze. That sounds relaxing.
It is. You can say, it is scorching today, but luckily there's a nice breeze.
There is a nice breeze. I can feel it just saying it.
Now, Max, we need to talk about a common mistake.
Uh-oh, what did I do?
It's not just you. Many learners mix up cloudy and overcast.
Wait, aren't they the same thing?
Sort of, but the feeling is different. If there are some white fluffy clouds, it's just cloudy. But if the whole sky is covered in a gray blanket and you cannot see the sun at all, we say it is overcast.
Overcast. So that's when the sky looks flat and gray.
Exactly. It's not raining yet, but it's not sunny. It's just boring.
So can I try to put this all together?
Go for it. Describe a confusing week of weather.
Okay. On Monday, it was scorching, a real heat wave. But by Tuesday, it was totally overcast. And today, I'm just hoping for a cool breeze.
Max, that was amazing. You sounded so natural.
I feel like a weatherman. And now over to Emy for the news.
You are hired. So, we have looked at the rain, the heat, and the gray skies. But before we finish, we need to make sure these words stick in our brains forever.
Yes, let's review them.
Wow, we really covered a lot of ground today. We went from freezing cold rain all the way to a burning heat wave in just 12 minutes.
My brain is full. I feel like I just lived through 4 seasons in one day.
It's a lot to take in. But honestly, Max, these 10 phrases are the gold standard for small talk. If our listeners can remember these, they will never feel awkward in an elevator again.
You're right.
but before we go, can we run through them one last time just to make sure they stick?
Great idea. Let's do a quick recap. Start us off with the wet weather.
Okay, first we had pouring down. Definition, when it is raining very heavily. Example, don't go outside without a coat, it is pouring down.
Then we had the result of that rain, soaked to the bone. Definition, to be extremely wet, all the way through your clothes to your skin. Example, I forgot my umbrella and got soaked to the bone.
Then the most useful social phrase, break the ice. Definition, to say something to start a conversation and end the awkward silence. Example, I used the weather to break the ice with my new neighbor.
Then we looked at the word for sad weather, gloomy. Definition, dark, gray, and depressing. Example, it has been gloomy all week. I really miss the sun.
And that great British idiom for heavy rain, bucketing down. Definition, raining extremely hard. Imagine someone throwing buckets of water. Example, the match was canceled because it was bucketing down.
But we always hope it will clear up. Definition, when the rain stops and the clouds go away. Example, if it clears up later, let's go for a walk in the park.
Then we turned up the heat with scorching. Definition, extremely, burning hot. Example, be careful on the beach. The sun is scorching today.
And if that lasts for a few days, it is a heat wave. Definition, a period of unusually hot weather. Example, Madrid is suffering from a massive heat wave this July.
But hopefully you can find a breeze. Definition, a gentle, pleasant wind. Example, it is hot, but that cool breeze feels nice.
And finally, the tricky one, overcast. Definition, when the sky is completely covered by gray clouds and there is no sun. Example, the photos look boring because the sky was overcast.
There we go, 10 perfect weather words. I feel ready for anything now.
You definitely are. So, listeners, here's our question for you today. What is your favorite type of weather? Do you love a scorching beach day, or do you prefer when it's pouring down so you can stay inside with a book?
I think I know Emy's answer. She loves the sun.
Guilty, but let us know in the comments. We love reading your answers.
If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss our next topic.
Thanks for listening to Speak English with Emy. Stay dry or stay cool, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.